Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So here we go now, 3rd and inches on this opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Running with purpose. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down play coming up. He'll ride the back again here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now the 40, out past the 30, the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown Tigers. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the quarterback dropping back. The tight end has got it. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, this sets up a little bit of trauma here in this playoff game. Now we've got a 4th and goal. You're down. Chance to be aggressive. Go for it. Put a touchdown on the board. Or do you get a little bit more conservative and just put 3 points up? Big decision here before we get to the half.
It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. He uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And bulldozing his way through. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. And the same runner's got it again. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going for a big play downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Throws to the tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for this back. He tried to do everything that he could to get to the edge, but give the defense a lot of credit. They did an excellent job of containing him and eventually running him out of bounds.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, A&M. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The offense offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Beck. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Going to throw for it on third and short. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers going to kick it away to get us going in the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. Quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris. And he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Caught for the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On first down, it's play action. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Second down after the incompletion. They'll run it to the right side. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man, I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
A great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Jukes to get past a man. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Toss play to the outside. Powering right past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a football play right there. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. A quick juke to get free. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Screen to the wide receiver. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on 1st down. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown. And now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, A&M. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Well, Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. To throw, it's back. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw yet again. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the kick will bounce out of bounds. It's a penalty, but the onside kick not successful. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.